Pain is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher, your fiercest ally. Most people run from it, hide from it, try to numb it, but strength, true strength comes from facing pain head on. It's the fire that forges steel, the storm that clears the sky. Without pain, there is no growth, no power, no victory. Pain reveals who you really are, strips away the fake, the weak, the excuses. It breaks you down so it can build you up. Every scar, every ache, every struggle is a badge of honor, a sign you fought, you survived, you became stronger. Pain demands respect, it commands attention, and when you embrace it, you tap into a power that no one can take from you, because pain doesn't discriminate. It hits everyone, but only the strong choose to stand in it. They don't run, they don't hide, they rise, they conquer, they grow. Pain is the path, the only path. Pain is a test, a challenge, a fire you walk through. It separates the weak from the warriors, those who quit, those who rise. Pain is not punishment, it's preparation. Every struggle you face is shaping you, building you. The more pain you endure, the stronger you become, because strength isn't given, it's earned through sweat, through tears, through fire. Pain is the fuel, the catalyst, the teacher you can't ignore. If you want real power, you have to welcome pain, not run from it, not numb it, but stand in it, learn from it, grow because of it. Pain is the path to unstoppable strength. Pain is not weakness, it's the gateway to strength. Every moment of suffering is a lesson, a chance to evolve. The world tries to teach you to avoid pain, to seek comfort. But comfort kills. It kills ambition. It kills growth. Only pain awakens. Only pain transforms. When you embrace pain, you embrace reality. The brutal, raw, honest reality of life and success. Pain forces you to face your limits, to break through them. It's the fire that melts the old you and shapes the new you. No one becomes strong by avoiding pain. Strength is built in the struggle. Pain is the forge, and you are the steel. Embrace it, own it, use it, because the strongest warriors are those who fight through pain. Pain tests your resolve, pushes you to your edge, then forces you to rise. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't pick favorites. Everyone feels pain, but only the strong learn from it and grow. If you want to unlock your true strength, hit subscribe and join the journey, because this is where real warriors are made. Pain is a mirror. It shows your true self, not the mask you wear, not the lies you tell. It reveals your fears, your weaknesses, your hidden strengths. Most people look away. They avoid the reflection. They run from the truth. But strength comes when you face it, when you stare it down, when you stop hiding, when you own your scars. Pain is a test, a challenge, a call to arms. It demands courage, discipline, resilience. Every struggle you endure builds your character, shapes your destiny. Pain teaches you patience. It teaches you focus. It teaches you power. When you embrace pain, you embrace growth. You become unstoppable. Pain is the fire that refines you, the hammer that shapes you, the storm that reveals your strength. It strips you bare so you can rebuild, stronger, faster, wiser. The question isn't if you'll feel pain, it's what you'll do with it. Will you let it break you, or will you let it build you? Pain is a mirror. It shows your true self, not the mask you wear, not the lies you tell. It reveals your fears, your weaknesses, your hidden strengths. Most people look away. They avoid the reflection. They run from the truth. But strength comes when you face it, when you stare it down, when you stop hiding, when you own your scars. Pain is a test, a challenge, a call to arms. It demands courage, discipline, resilience. Every struggle you endure builds your character, shapes your destiny. Pain teaches you patience. It teaches you focus. It teaches you power. When you embrace pain, you embrace growth. You become unstoppable. Pain is the fire that refines you, the hammer that shapes you, the storm that reveals your strength. It strips you bare so you can rebuild, stronger, faster, wiser. The question isn't if you'll feel pain, it's what you'll do with it. Will you let it break you, or will you let it build you? Pain is the fire that burns your old self. It's the storm that shakes your foundation. You can run from it, or you can run through it. Every step through pain is a step toward power. Pain breaks the weak, but it builds the strong. Strength is not absence of pain, it's mastery over pain. It's the ability to stand tall when the world wants to see you fall. Pain teaches discipline, it teaches endurance, it teaches focus. When you embrace pain, you become unstoppable. You learn to control your emotions, your reactions, your thoughts. Pain reveals your limits and pushes you beyond them. Every scar is a lesson. Every wound is a teacher. You are the warrior. Pain is your forge. Your power is your sword. Embrace the pain. Own the pain. Let it make you stronger. Pain is the shadow that follows you. It's the weight you carry, the burden you bear. But that burden is your strength, your power, your fuel. Every time you feel pain, you have a choice. You can let it break you, or You can let it build you. Pain is a crucible, a forge for warriors. It burns away the weak. It leaves only the strong. You learn patience in pain, endurance, focus. It teaches you humility and fire, the fire to keep going, to rise every time you fall, to push beyond limits, to conquer your fears. Pain is not your enemy, it's your greatest ally. Embrace it, use it, master it, because real strength is born in the fire of pain. You've faced pain, you've battled through it, you've been broken, and you've been rebuilt. But here's the truth, the fight never ends. Pain never truly leaves. It lurks in shadows, in quiet moments, in the cracks of your mind. Your strength isn't the absence of pain, it's the mastery of pain, the ability to carry it, use it, turn it into power. Every scar is a story, every wound a lesson. Pain sharpens your mind, fuels your fire, builds your will. But the real strength is not just enduring pain, it's choosing to face it day after day, to rise every time you fall, to fight when you're tired, to keep going when no one is watching. This is the path of the strong, the path of the relentless. Now here's the question, the one that separates the weak from the warriors. When pain hits you hardest, when the world feels like it's crushing you, do you break or do you rise? Drop your answer in the comments. No filters, no excuses, just raw truth. You've walked through fire, felt the burn, faced the darkest storms. Pain shaped you, broke you, built you stronger. But here's the hardest truth. Real strength is not about avoiding pain. It's about embracing it. Not just once, not just when it's easy, but every single time it hits. When life pushes you down, when your mind screams to quit, when your body begs for rest, what keeps you standing? What fuels your fire? When the pain is unbearable, when hope feels lost, what do you reach for? This is the moment that defines you, the moment that separates the warriors from the quitters. So tell me, what is your real strength made of? Drop your answer in the comments. No filters, no lies, just raw truth.